Let's look ahead to United Wrestling's Held Together by Tate and see what new Oxford GM TJ has in store for us at the Tap Social on Sunday. The big news ahead of the event was the announcement of the Taproom Trials. With free reign to recruit, TJ has scoured the Brit Rest scene and handpicked 5 of the most exciting up-and-coming talents to battle it out over the course of 2026. This round-robin tournament will pit Armina Lily, Abigail, Alexander Lockhart, Robbie Taylor and Charlie James against one another in a series of 10-minute matches. They're all new names to United, but each of them is already making waves across the country. The first tournament bouts will see Abigail face off against Alexander Lockhart, whilst Robbie Taylor will take on Armina Lily, who will take their first points and an early lead in the standings. Elsewhere on the card, we have a gargantuan bout with 3 of the biggest and baddest, besides Neurotoxin, going head to head in a United ring. Friend of the podcast Razor is no stranger to the King of Monsters, Liam McCarthy. Having bested him in the first round of the Super Heavyweight tournament, neither is it Razor's first rodeo with the demonic Damien, the two having contested a brutal bout at Monster Bash 2. Can the head of HR keep things in order and score another win in front of the Tap faithful? And will there be much left of the Tap after these 3 behemoths clash? It won't just be the fans watching on with interest, as the rescheduled bout between Abby Cartwright and Ollie Jackson hits the ring on Sunday, with these 2 ring dynamos looking to pick up where they left off last year. Neurotoxin, still intent on payback for the spine-shattering chair shots delivered by Miss Jackson, will also be paying close attention. But with Ollie and the Backbreakers separated by the roster split, it may be some time before that payback can be delivered. Will Cartwright be able to capitalise on the potentially distracted Jackson to take her debut win in the United ring? Expect the author to add some hard-hitting chapters to her chronicle. In a massive coup, we will see the superior Samu St Daniels make his United Wrestling debut in the Oxford ring. Anyone who's seen SSD in action will know what to expect, and anyone who hasn't is in for a treat. Immaculate ring craft and precision pugilism is guaranteed from both the debutant and his opponent. The top pick at United Wrestling, the top performer in the country, the Top Gun of professional wrestling, the absolute maverick. Oi, who's been messing with this auto cue? It's SSD versus Tony Kyle, and I predict the Absolute Maverick will have an absolute stinker of a start to 2026. And to top the lot, we have the Absolute and Phantomweight Championships on the line, as the Dog's Bollocks Scotty Rourke meets the cultured cat Tig. Champ Rourke was so impressed with Tig's showing at Reading against Chris Aries that he's rewarded the man of culture with a golden opportunity. And who better than Tig to seize it? Jumping across from the Reading roster with the full blessing of Captain Arthur Skurro, can the Uber Goober make history? Or will Scotty continue his perfect run and set a new record as the longest reigning Absolute Champion, and then perhaps exercise his Phantomweight stipulation clause to draw that dream clash with Chris Aries closer? After Reading stormed out the blocks, Oxford is up in its game. Grab a ticket while you still can. SITKWTWO.